here I am to present you with the best movies for fall and winter. Now I'll let you know, this list was a lot bigger at first, but I had to narrow it down to top 10. So let's get started. Black Swan, Natalie Portman, Mila Kunis. What's not more to love? Come on. It's dirty, it's weird, and it's just straight out hot. Come on. Especially with you guys, you know that scene was hot. I'm straight and I thought it was hot. I wanted to join in. Rules of Attraction. Again, a very, very fucking sexy movie. So many actors and actresses. It's phenomenal. It's dirty. It's sickening. It's sad. It's wonderful. Above all, like, one of the greatest movies I've ever seen. Even though I was really young when I first saw it, I still really liked it, and I actually understood it, and it was just so poetic, so beautiful, and disturbing. Daydream Nation. I saw this movie not that long ago, and I'm surprised like it took me so long to actually see it. But again, another dirty movie. Pretty much how teenagers are nowadays. Well, not all teenagers, but teenagers in small towns that don't know what to do with themselves, don't know how to entertain themselves except to go through their entire house and find out what can make them high. Factory Girl. Again, another movie, very independent, I guess you could say. Not many wide variety of actors and actresses, but there are going to be people you recognize. If you don't know what Factory Girl is, it's about Edie Sedgwick and Andy Warhol and their lives together and how everything was. Her rise and fall, pretty much, in another very sad movie, very beautiful at the same time. And it's a chick flick, but I'm pretty sure guys could enjoy it too. A guy who has taste for art, that is. Another Earth. This movie was very strange, in my opinion. It was the first time I had ever seen anything like it. And the plot was just so beautiful. It's a little slow, but it's fucking worth every minute. Every minute's worth it, and every second is beautiful and, again, sad. But you should know by now, winter is kind of a sad season, so it's best for the open mind. The Tracy Fragments. I have mentioned this before in a previous video long ago when I had my emo haircut. Good God, what was wrong with me? What was I thinking? Anyways, yes, The Tracy Fragments. I would not suggest this movie to anybody who has epilepsy or, yeah, because it is shot so differently. It's not shot, again, I still don't know the proper term from this. It's pretty much, it's like a giant collage. Things are flashing very quickly. It's a very strange way the director wanted to tell the story, but at the same time beautiful. I've never seen anything done like it before. And Ellen Page is fucking phenomenal. I'm in love with that girl so very much. SLC Punk. This is a much older movie. Very funny, hilarious. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of like how much of a little shit I was in high school. But again, it's just about music, anarchy, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, pretty much. Well, sex, drugs, and punk music. It's a fucking hilarious movie. I've never laughed so hard in my life. And but I must warn you, here's a little bit of a spoiler. It is sad. It does get very sad. Lars and the Real Girl. Now, come on. Ryan Gosling with a minor psychological problem. What couldn't be hotter? It's adorable. Again, a little sad, but that's winter for you. But heartwarming at the same time. Very heartwarming, and I would suggest it. It's good for guys and gals. Now, this movie is much older, but I still would suggest it, and that's Valley of the Dolls. I do still want to say wide variety of actors and actresses, but a lot of people, especially in this day and age, don't really watch old school films. But it's still a great movie. It shows what the women are like in Hollywood, and it exactly shows you what it is that they have to go through as far as the drugs, the pressure, having to keep up appearances. Not so much for men to watch unless they're like really into just movies in general. But it's a girly flick, but still very, very good, very powerful. And here's another old school movie. It's a New Year's movie, actually. It's called 200 Cigarettes. This one has pretty much the biggest wide variety of actors and actresses I've ever seen in my life. Pretty much like the recent movie New Year's Eve, but not so modern. But you're going to see a lot of people who look so familiar and are so freaking young, like Ben Affleck, Christina Ricci. Oh my god, the list goes on. They all look like babies in this movie, and here they are in their 80s attire, looking all fucking crazy as shit. My god, if I wore my makeup like that today, I would be considered a freak. But that's okay, because it was in the 80s, and we're gonna keep it that way. And then finally, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I don't have to say much about this movie because everybody loves it. It is the winter movie, in my opinion. It's cute, it's funny, it's colorful, big explosions and shit. Come on. We all love Scott Pilgrim. Until then, take care, everybody. Bye.